Good evening, my lovely fangs. Welcome back, or welcome to the cavern for those of you who are newcomers. I received a movie request to review Grabbers, and I gave it a watch. For those of you who are interested in giving this one a watch and seeing if you like it, it's available on Tubi, which is free, which was such a relief because I actually had a hard time finding this, unfortunately. And I never used Tubi before. I guess they have ads, but I only saw one through the entire movie, which was really nice. It was only in the beginning, right before the movie started, so that was really nice. I might actually use it in the future going forward because they actually have a lot of movies on there and TV shows. So if you aren't familiar with Tubi, go check it out. So you might be wondering, what is Grabbers? It's a comedy horror film, kind of like Tremors, but with a completely different storyline. A strange ball of green light falls into the ocean off the coast of a remote Irish island, and soon mutilated pilot whale corpses wash up on shore. Eventually, the townspeople realize they are under attack by blood-sucking alien creatures of various sizes. The town drunk Patty takes one of the specimens back to his place and survives an attack. And come to find out from the local marine ecologist, Dr. Smith, the high blood alcohol content probably was toxic and why Patty survived. And they actually test this theory and prove that, yeah, it's pretty brutal, actually, for these creatures. And these species dubbed Grabbers survive on blood and water. To protect themselves from the newfound creatures, the town gets incredibly drunk and is one of the funniest scenes in the entire movie for me, at least. Especially when the new... Well, she's a new cop to town and she gets incredibly drunk for the first time, and yeah, it was really funny to watch. I adored this movie. It was fun. Pretty laid back, not like high suspense. A horror movie like I'm used to. I highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen this. I actually found this funnier than Tremors, and I liked how difficult it was to kill these creatures compared to Tremors. It seemed like the Grabbers would be almost impossible to kill because if they got wet, they were revitalized. So that's kind of difficult to do when you have, well, you're on an island surrounded by water. Good luck. And rain. So, yeah, you have the blood alcohol content, which seemed like the only viable method. However, you had to get the creature to ingest the blood, so someone would have to be sacrificed at the expense of the many. With that said, there were so many of these creatures that it didn't seem like a viable option either. So they had to get creative, and it seems like there may be another one, or at least a way to create a sequel. Actually hoping there will be a sequel, because this was so much fun to watch. For those that have seen this movie, what are your thoughts? Did you enjoy it? Find it funny? Or how would you compare it to Tremors, if you could compare it to Tremors? It was a nice break from the non-stop serious horror films I've been watching lately. If you have a movie you'd like me to review and give a watch, let me know in the comments below, or send me a DM on Twitter. I'm welcome to it. Or if you'd like me to play a video game or whatever, let me know. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around to the end. Can't talk tonight. To the new subscribers, thank you so much for your support and joining the Fangdom. Later tonight, I'll be playing Diablo 4 for all of you, and Tuesday we are returning to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Hopefully we can get through the quest, the new area we discovered for the side quests, so we can move on and get to Chapter 5 and hopefully finish Chapter 5 without a crapload of side quests. Not that I hate the game or, like, I'm trying to rush through it, but I'd like to make a full review as quick as I can. And Borderlands, for me, has been kind of lackluster since 3. Uh, 2, unfortunately, will always be the best. The prequel was, the pre-sequel, I think is what it's called. I don't know. I just know that you're in space and you're traversing through the different planets as the villains who work with Jack, Handsome Jack. And it wasn't that great of a story, especially since you really don't like the characters. I actually played as Wilhelm, and he's a little nuts, to say the least. I think they all were, though, in their own ways. I do like Tiny Tina's Wonderland so far because it's fantasy, but it's... I can tell that it's reskinned from 3, and that's kind of upsetting. I don't know exactly where this one takes place either. I think it takes place before 3 because Tina's a teen still, not an adult, whereas in 3 she's an adult. For those of you that have beat Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, what did you think of the game compared to the other Borderlands video games? Did you like it better? Hate it? Whatever. I'm open to it all. If you can't wait for the upcoming content, click the bell icon to never miss an upload. I hope you all have a spectacular weekend and take care until next time. Bye, everyone.